You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth. And Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I hope everybody got outside and enjoyed the nice weather over the weekend.
Man, it was a nice weekend. I tell you, I had a great time. It's just great when the sun's shining and it's not too hot. That's what I like.
That's right. It was beautiful. I mean, there was a little breeze, but it was still warm. The sun was out. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll keep it. Can you keep that around?
Let's find out.
Well, unfortunately, as you can see, that sunshine is gone. The clouds have moved in. But, hey, that's not keeping folks from the beach. A lot of folks still out there playing and enjoying at least some of the warmth that is out there. We do have some showers now being picked up on First Warning Live, Doppler 15,000, most of which are away from the immediate coastline and are generally light. We have seen a few dots of some moderate rain. It's all splash and dash shower activity for this afternoon and into the evening. So it won't stick around long, maybe quick enough to move on through and kind of move on out within about a 10-minute time period. You can see that we will just see some widely scattered showers through the afternoon. We'll hold that chance even into the evening and overnight. We may get a rumble of thunder in the mix as well. Not a washout by any means, but certainly enough of area of rain out there to create some problems. Maybe you need to use the windshield wipers briefly. We are up into the mid and low 70s, almost area-wide. The exception is Georgetown at 68. Just had a shower move through there. We will see the temperatures stabilize right around the mid-70s along the coastline, upper 70s for the inland areas. These mostly cloudy skies will stay out there, and the isolated chance of a shower or thunderstorm will increase a little bit through the evening and overnight. It'll be mild, mid to upper 60s for the overnight hours. Rain chances really ramp up tomorrow, and then the temperatures drop once this system, this cold front, moves east of our area. It does look like we have the possibility of some heavy rain, a good soaking in the forecast for your Tuesday. The possibility of a few strong to even isolated severe thunderstorms certainly not out of the question. After the mid and upper 70s we get to enjoy today and tomorrow, despite the clouds and the rain, we're struggling to hit 60 degrees for a high temperature on Wednesday. Wake-up temps in the upper 30s inland Wednesday and Thursday morning, and low 40s for the Grand Strand. We do see the temperature start to moderate back into the 60s and 70s heading into the weekend.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Always a lot to talk about. First, I want to mention this is National Library Week this week. Okay. And get this, today at 4 p.m. at CCU, they're having an edible book fair. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Wednesday. That's Wednesday at noon. Okay. Edible book fair.
So you get to eat the books or what?
Yeah, sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Man, that is so cool.
Yeah, so you can read them and then eat them, right? So
read them and eat them.
Check that out. Yeah, they've got a lot going on this week. Today at 4 p.m., they've got stuff going on there. People will be talking and refreshments will be provided. Then Wednesday at noon is the Edible Book Fair. And then coming up on Friday, they have a book discussion too at 4 p.m. But you can check it all out on their website. It's going on at CCU at the library over there.
All right, let's find out a little bit about something coming up in Lamar, South Carolina. The Lamar Civitan Club is hosting its annual Silver Fox Tournament of Champions. Now, the two-day event contest consists of a reception, of course, at Governor's Run Golf Course and on Thursday, April 21st, and then Captain's Choice Golf Tournament on Friday, April 25th. And I thought we had some pictures. This year's honoree is Lamar's retiring football coach, J.R. Boyd. Tickets are $25 each for the reception. And couples, there are a couple of openings right now for the golf tournament left. If you want to check on it, all you got to do is call the Carolina Bank over in Lamar, and they will take care of you and set you up. All right.
Very nice.
Let's try this, see if we got a picture. All right, we got a picture. This kid watches us all the time. He lives down the street from where Amanda and I live, right in the middle of both of us. Gage. And let me tell you, they caught him asleep the other night. His mom caught him asleep. And we took a picture of him. There he is. He has on his T-shirt.
What a great shirt.
Gage is sleeping, and I can't believe it. Isn't that something?
He didn't fall asleep watching our show, did he?
No, he didn't. No, it wasn't that. No, he watches us. He loves our show.
It was after our show. Our show was so exciting that he couldn't contain himself, and then he was exhausted.
And then he just fell asleep. So he sleeps in that T-shirt a lot.
Oh, that's great.
So we'll have to get him a new one. We'll get you a new one, Gage.
Very nice.
All right, let's find out about today. Today's date is?
It's the 14th of April.
And it's the International Moment of Laughter Day. I'm glad it's Monday. Okay. And it's also National Adult Film Week. You don't have to comment on that one. All right, birthdays today. Here we go, 1946. How about Al Green? 69 years old, a singer. And, of course, the Reverend Al Green, they call him. Big hit, Let's Stay Together, 1972. And this guy won 8 Grammys. How about that? 1946, let's see, we've got Tony Dow. He's 69 years old. Of course, Wally on Leave It to Beaver. 1970, Ricky Schroeder, he's 44, child star in Silver Spoons, TV, NYPD, Lonesome Dove, and he was on 24, which returns in May. Now, on this day in history, it was 1859, Charles Dickens, A Tale of Two Cities was published. How many people had to read that in school? Raise your hand. A lot of people had to read it, especially if you're from Darlington. 1986, the 21st Academy of Country Music Awards, George Strait, Alabama, and Reba McEntire picking up awards.
Good musicians.
Yes. 1992, Guys and Dolls opens in New York City on Broadway for 1,143 performances.
Wow.
Wow. All right, from know-it-all departments, ready?
Ready.
All right, we're going to do Leave It to Beaver trivia since we talked about it.
Okay.
Eddie Haskell was Wally's friend. Now, does anybody know what he did after he left Leave It to Beaver when it ended in 1963? Anybody know?
Anyone?
Nobody know?
Any takers?
He became an L.A. cop. Listen to this. In the line of duty, he was shot 3 times, but his body armor saved him. Rumors said he grew up to be a porn star, but that's not true. Eddie Haskell was a policeman.
Well, it is Adult Film Week, too.
Yeah, at L.A. For Los Angeles policemen. Okay. All right, we got a lot of stuff going on. I'll tell you. We've got the Omar Imp Shrine Unit is having their 5th annual golf tournament fundraiser, and it will be held at the Clausen's Golf Course over in Florence. Last year, they raised about $4,500 for the operation.
Yeah, there it is, 5th annual.
This is a big deal for them. They raise a lot of money, of course, it goes to helping kids. The Omar Imp Shrines, they do a lot of work, so you can check it out. If you want more information, call 704-223-1044. One more time, 704-223-1044, or you can call the golf course and they'll help set you up. Robbie was going to be with us today, but he broke his foot.
Ouch.
He could not be here.
Oh, that's too bad.
Robbie got to get better.
It's always good to support the Shriners. They do so much for our community. We have a lot coming up, a great show for you today, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, Caring in Our Lifetime, a very worthwhile organization that helps with a lot of people.
That's right, they really do. You help people in Horry and Georgetown counties. Talk a little bit, Susan, about what you guys do.
Well, we are a nonprofit, all-volunteer board, and we've been in existence since 1997. And we help men and women in Horry and Georgetown County negotiate their medical bills with the diagnosis of breast cancer. We currently are helping about 14 women at this time, but we have helped gentlemen as well because they can have breast cancer.
Sure.
And we have a website, Caring in Our Lifetime, if you're interested in volunteering or learning a little more about us, our board. Also, you can find our applications on there. So if you do have a diagnosis of breast cancer, there are some application papers that you can print off and send to us, and hopefully we can help you out.
All right, y'all have had some big fundraisers and have raised a lot of money to go toward this.
We have, and our biggest month, of course, is October, and every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It just gives me chills. But recently we did have a BFF run. I believe it was the 2nd annual. It was March 8th, and we want to just thank House of Blues for hosting it. And we had 589 participants, over 80 volunteers. It was very successful. They presented us a nice check to go and help our recipients. And we also want to thank, of course, WPDE, HTC, the City of North Myrtle Beach, and Dirty Dons. They were very inspirational in assisting us and cooperating with us and helping us get this run done. And it was a lot of fun. I wasn't able to be there, but according to our meeting, they had a lot of fun doing it.
Well, it's wonderful that the community pulls together to pull off these events, you know, and it really does. The money goes right back into the community.
Exactly.
You help these people with their bills, which is such a daunting task, especially when you're going through stuff.
Yes, yes. And even the hospitals, the doctors, even with all these new insurance things going on, they're very cooperative in accepting some of our offers of helping people pay their bills.
We pointed this out before, Susan. You are a survivor.
I am a survivor.
Tell
yes.
them
Yeah,
Yes.
tell us your story.
Well, I discovered it in the shower, and I fortunately caught it early, and so that's I just got aggressive, and that's what I would encourage anyone to do. Do your monthly checks, and if you're suspicious of anything, don't be embarrassed. Go and get it checked out. That's the best advice I could give anybody. And our survivors are just so thankful for us being there and supporting them. I don't meet them personally because but we talk on the phone a lot, and I feel very close to them. So it's a great. I really enjoy what I do.
Well, keep up the good work. We do
Absolutely.
appreciate you helping us. We're glad you come on and give us an update all the time.
Well, thank you for having me.
And anybody can always donate at any time on your website.
Exactly.
And that's
Yes,
carried
I
in our
believe we have
lifetime.
PayPal, probably other ways.
CaringInOurLifetime.com.
.com. Yeah. Check it out.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Susan.
Thank
we got a lot
you.
more coming up today. It is a Monday. Hope you're having a great day. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
There's no need to go to a tropical island to see what's swimming around in the ocean. At Ripley's Aquarium, right here in Myrtle Beach, you can explore fish of all kinds. Gaze into the 750,000-gallon shark tank as sharks swim all around. Get up close and personal with rays and horseshoe crabs. There are thousands of fish in every shape and size, from seahorses to clown triggerfish. Ripley's Aquarium is a fun and interactive way to learn more about the marine life, and it's right here at Broadway at the beach.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Now, we are talking about something awful that affects, unfortunately, a lot of people, and that's bullying.
That's right. There's a lot of bullying going on these days, and how do you deal with it? Well, Breaking the Silence of Bullying. That's a book that's out right now, and Beverly Boone is with us. She's the author of this, and thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Now, what is this about? Breaking the silence.
Actually, it's a play, and it's based on some of my own experiences growing up as a child. I was bullied, and also because I've been an administrator and educator for 40 years, I've dealt with a lot of it as well. And it shows how bullying is an aggressive loathing and contempt that can really make a child's life terrible in school. So the characters really emphasize the aggressiveness of Wallace, who is the bully, and his focus is on this young girl. And it also shows that Wallace comes from a very, very painful home life. And it has a good ending, but my play also has some educational questions and activities that teachers can follow up with as well.
That's great. So it's educational, and here's an example of the play right here.
And this is taking place. Where's it taking place at? Where's it going to be?
Well, we performed the play in Aner Middle School, and we're hoping to perform. We also performed it at Forest Brook Middle School, and we're hoping to get some additional dates.
Now, Melanie, you're from Forest Brook. How did this go over?
Well, I was the media specialist, and I helped her. I read over it, and I was a former teacher, so gave her some insights, and it was just a great thing. I actually got to go to Aner Middle School and watch it be performed. So I saw the whole process, and it was great to see kids performing it because the audience members and the kids themselves in the play got so much out of it because it's so prevalent, especially in middle school, the bully issue.
It is. Now, you have a book also. There's a book out.
The book is the play.
That's the book. That is the actual play
That's
itself.
the actual play, yes.
Okay, so you
People can get that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Amazon. I also have a website, beverlyboone.com. You can go to the website and you can see all of my works there. I have 3 books and 2 have been in production.
Well, really an important topic to address, and it's so unfortunate that you see it and you hear about it more and more. I mean, you're in middle school. Is it just getting more and more of a problem?
Yes, and she's one of the administrators at our school, so it's just maybe the age group for middle school kids, and it is an issue, and so it's really important that things like what she has written are out there so that kids can see that, you know, you can do something about it, you can stand up for yourself, you can tell someone. It's really important messages.
Now, do the teachers see this, or it's hidden from the teachers, the bullying?
A lot of times it is hidden because the kids are not going to just walk up and do it in front of an adult. Yeah. But the message is for kids who are being bullied to talk to someone. A lot of times they feel like, well, what good would it do? It'll only get worse. But the research supports that it does help, and adults are trained to go in and work with students who are bullying and to work with their parents, because most of the time bullies do not realize, believe it or not, that they're hurting other kids. They do it from a childhood point of having fun and not realizing how much it hurts. And sometimes they do it because they are hurting themselves because of something that's going on at home.
Well, thank you all. The book can be found. That's the play itself. Where?
You can order it from Amazon. You go online and get it from any place. You can also go to my website, beverlyboone.com. I'll be glad to share it with anyone interested.
Thank you all so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. We got a special treat for them today.
Do we?
When we come back. Yeah, there's going to be a special treat.
Okay, then don't go anywhere.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Carolina Company Live. Sent Cecil a telegram asking him if we could jam on his show called Carolina Company Live. You know Cecil's cool and Amanda's slick. You know she's the cutest chick for the show called Carolina Company Live. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. You'll find them on WPDE, Channel 15, 5 days a week. 12 noon, tune into a real good time. Informative guests and talent galore from up and down the Myrtle Beach shore. Tune into Carolina Company Live. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. They are in the know, that's why we watch the show. News, weather, and what's going on around town. Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV, turn on your TV, turn on Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV, turn on your TV, turn on Carolina Company Live. Turn on your TV, turn on your TV, turn on Carolina Company Live. Tune into Carolina and Company Live.
All right, coming up at 1 o'clock, The Chew, 3 p.m., The Queen Latifah Show. 5 p.m., Dr. Oz warns about the dangers of sugar and why people are eating more than 3 times the amount that they should.
Oh, wow. Tonight, 7:30 p.m. Entertainment Tonight, 8 p.m., Dancing with the Stars. The remaining couples dance to Disney film songs, including The Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, and Frozen. Oh, I love those songs.
That's going to be so nice. 9 a.m. in the morning, Rachel Ray, style and beauty specialist Greta Mohan, and food critic Katie Lee switch homes to revamp each other's kitchen and closets. Oh, goodness. 10 a.m., The Queen Latifah Show.
And at 12 o'clock noon, Carolina and Company Live. We'll be back in the studio. But this Friday, we will be out and about on top of a roof.
On the roof. That's right. We'll be singing Up on the Roof by the Drifters.
Yeah.
We want to tell you thanks so much for the Forever Doo-Wop group. They wrote that song for us, and every once in a while we get a chance to play it we like to play it.
Such a great
and
song.
It's great.
It's
really
fun for
great.
us to watch.
Yeah.
Hopefully you too, to look back at all the things that we've done over the, how many years have we been doing
Yeah,
this
it's been
show
a long
now?
time.
A while.
Mike Hutchison put that together for us here at the station. That's a great thing, and we do appreciate it. The contest for who's going to be my co-host has ended. We'll announce some of the winners sometime, maybe next week. How about that?
Thank you
Thanks
for joining
so much.
us.